Welcome to Week 8 of our video course on AI as a study partner. Today, we explore how AI can support learning without replacing the learner. A good study partner helps you become more capable, focusing on your understanding, participation, and control. Building on Lesson 7, we continue to evaluate how AI supports us. When using AI, ask yourself, did it strengthen my thinking or just replace it? Appropriate support should always make your learning process more visible, not less. Remember that performance and learning are different. Performance is completing a task, while learning is building lasting knowledge. A finished product might look good, but it doesn't prove that you actually understand the material. A polished AI output doesn't prove understanding. True evidence of learning comes when you attempt a task, identify a difficulty, get focused support, and then successfully revise your own work. The goal is greater understanding and control. Start with an observable learning goal. Vague requests like "help me with statistics" aren't effective. Instead, focus on specific, demonstrable goals like distinguishing correlation from causation. This helps you guide the AI effectively. Make an initial attempt before asking for help. Try to solve the first step, write a brief explanation, or identify where you are stuck. Your attempt doesn't need to be perfect. Its purpose is to reveal your current thinking to the AI. While attempting first is a good rule, it isn't always rigid. If you are a total beginner, you might need a definition or a worked example to get started. Use the smallest amount of support necessary to continue your own thinking. When you need help, choose the smallest useful support. Whether it's a hint, a diagnostic question, or an explanation, pick the tool that helps you stay in the driver's seat of your own learning journey. Support should be graduated. Start small with a question, then progress to hints or partial steps. Save the full solution for last, and if you do use it, follow up with a new attempt to ensure you truly grasp the concept. As your skills grow, fade your support. Transition from more help at the beginning to shared work, and finally to independent practice. Healthy support gradually transfers full control back to you. Practice retrieval by trying to recall answers before AI provides them. Ask for one question at a time, provide your own answer, and then use feedback. Always review AI-generated questions for potential errors or irrelevant focus. To master a concept, create your own examples rather than just reading AI's. Practice transferring that concept to different contexts, like finance or health. Keeping the principle stable while changing the context builds deeper understanding. Turn passive explanations into active learning. Ask for content in short parts, pause to summarize them in your own words, and check your understanding before moving on. Stay active throughout the process. Request feedback carefully. Don't ask the AI to rewrite your work. Instead, ask it to identify strengths and priorities based on your criteria. This keeps you as the author and ensures the feedback remains advisory. Finally, always preserve your own voice. Rewriting your work hides your learning needs and creates authorship issues. Focus on understanding and explaining your own sentences. Thanks for watching this lesson on becoming a more effective learner with AI. Before using AI for schoolwork, always check your course rules. Requirements vary by teacher and assignment. Is AI permitted? Which assistance is allowed? And must you disclose its use? Remember, editing AI output doesn't necessarily make prohibited assistance acceptable. AI can make errors, so always verify content against your textbook or teacher guidance. Additionally, protect your privacy. Only input the minimum necessary information and avoid sharing personal data. For sensitive medical or legal concerns, seek human support instead. To truly test your learning, try a parallel task. After using AI for one example, apply that same concept to a new, different scenario with less support. If you can explain it in your own words, correct errors, and justify the process, you're on the right track. Using AI doesn't mean you must give up accessibility tools. Screen readers, speech-to-text, or other approved software are perfectly fine to continue using. The core question is simply whether the AI is doing the thinking for you or merely supporting your own work. In summary, follow the study partner experiment. Set a goal, make an attempt, use focused support, practice, and reflect. By comparing your initial attempt with your parallel task, you'll ensure the AI is helping you gain genuine understanding, participation, and control.